education. Nothing is too good for Sidney Harper. 4 times. Y'all think this is on accident? Every exchange, he is saying her name. So I'm getting forced into a long hug unless I just don't say anything. I'm going to just not say nothing. You can just throw your stuff in the back and we'll get on our way. Yeah, you thought you was about that. Yeah, you thought you was about that. Yeah, you thought you was about that. Corey, just edit it out. Just edit it out. You thought you was about to get a long hug for me? I don't think so. What's in this cooler, Mike? What you got in there? I don't know how to throw my stuff back there, so I'm going to just get in. I had to throw the bag in the back first. What bag? Did I forget it in the elevator? Left my whole junk in the elevator. Mike just staring at me. All right then, Art. Are you ready to hit the road? Where's Nora? She'll meet us there. The route through the city would have been a detour for her anyway. All right then, Hart. Bro, y'all about to be drunk off apple juice. My question is, in the group chat, she didn't say nothing about meeting us there. She surely did not. If he try and pull like a, oh, she's not coming, bro, I'm leaving.
Whatever this was, I don't find it. Am I supposed to ignore what he's done?
Sometimes it can feel like there's no way out of treatment-resistant depression. You take one antidepressant after another, and they aren't working for you. It's like you're going in circles. Turn to a different choice. Spravato is the only...
Eyes on the road. It was starting to slow. What's up with this hydraulics in this vehicle?
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. You've got Stephen Curry. Durant is out there with James. And it's the dude, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That one falls for Brunson.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And James gets it to go.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Here's Brunson following the basket by LeBron James, and it's in there.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D, but hey, it's the All-Star game.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handling, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now, here's Lillard. Launches a 3. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Lillard. Brunson's got 6 points.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. MP inside, covered by Lillard. From the top of the key, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. MP against Lillard. The West grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by MP.
Not getting an all-star game.
Runs to the bench to Lillard. Embiid kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little
Gotta
bit?
force my hand.
A 3 from MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one.
I'll play with
1
me.
for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson against Curry. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Embiid.
Good.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Durant. That
So
one's
funny because I
rebounded
was
by
hunting
Embiid.
this fucking LeBron.
Embiid's got 4
was
rebounds in this
looking
game.
at.
And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. MP dishes to Curry. Back to MP. Here's James. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. The dude's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Lillard against MP. Outside Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Brunson. The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the West. 6-point game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And Curry pulls it down.
Hey, not me.
And here's the West with the ball.
I thought that was training.
And here's MP for 3. He can't get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression. Look.
Yeah, this is fucking. This is big.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters
Yeah,
in the
this
All-Star
is
game.
real
And
first
then the
time.
coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jokic. And it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's the dude in at the 2. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Lillard finds Tatum.
Oh, soft.
From deep 3-point land. That shot, no
Nigga,
good.
stop taking my boards,
The West
nigga.
leading by 17. Pass to Towns.
We're gonna slow
And
down.
the assist goes to MP. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lillard misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Lillard, the pass to Mitchell. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 10.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Oh.
MP kicks to Jokic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Oh, need Frank open.
The West grabs the miss. The three from MP. And the West hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The East trail by 21. From deep. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's MP. Outside for KD. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown is checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
A three from MP. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Wembanyama. Good in the assist.
What I'm talking about, Wemby.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Brunson.
And Brunson, a very physical
You have a safe trip and be careful in the
player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he makes the first.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Lillard. LeBron, he's checked in for the West. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. LeBron dishes to MP. The tray. Rebounded by Tatum. The East trail by 19. Brunson with it. Guarded by Curry.
I'm sure that was hello.
Brunson with it. 12 points for him. There's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A putback. Jalen Brown with the rebound. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The West All-Stars pull it in. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Good D by Embiid.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And another miss by the East.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
MP.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's good. 2 points. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past him.
MP looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Tatum. Then for the West All-Stars, Irving's checked in for Durant, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry. Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
MP against Mitchell. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
What I'm talking about, Wendy?
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Oh, not gonna lie, he can't do that.
Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
MP outside. Down low. 1:15 left now here in the second. From deep, James. Here's Wembanyama. Banchero grabs the board. The East trail by 17. Brunson outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101.
Well, that was an all-one triangle. Why did I throw a lob like
Here's
that?
Mitchell. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From deep, James. It's good from long range.
Honestly,
LeBron's got 7 points.
And when James is knocking down the threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
No, fuck that, man. I'm finna score.
Banchero is screened for Brunson. Over in the corner, Brown. Banchero outside. Banchero with the screen. Mitchell passes to Banchero with his first shot attempt. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so it's the West All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
All right, we're almost there. Thank you. I actually don't know how to trust him. Maybe he did something for his team.
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Paul George is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Embiid, and it's Lillard in a shooting guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So you see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Lets it go from 11. Out to Brunson. Brown wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. And here's MP for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at
him. Curry against Brunson. And here's George for 3. The West grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. And here's MP for 3. Lillard with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Brunson. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Brown from outside the arc.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
MP up top. Brunson covering. The wide open look for Durant. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Brown outside. Pass to Brunson. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
And the 3-ball is good. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And George kicks to Brunson. Takes it off the glass. 22 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by MP.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Embiid with the screen on Curry. Brunson surveying the D. And a missed late.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Right wing. Fades back. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Lillard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He had a nice open look right there. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the West, Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. Davis comes in for LeBron. And Murray subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 25. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And it's Brown missing. The West leading by 22. The 3 from MP. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown dishes to Lillard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now, here's MP. He's got 26. Murray, the pass to Davis. Davis setting the pick for MP. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude.
That's
That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They're anticipating the play and got their first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And George kicks to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the lane. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
27
Bayburn's killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis.
Paul George,
defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He got 27.
Following the three-point attempt by MP. Three-pointer Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Wasted no time on that one. And the West leads by 18.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Embiid with a screen on Murray. Lillard from outside. The dude grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Tatum. 1:39 left in the third. Lillard, the pass to Brunson. Off target with his 3. The West leading by 18. Murray outside. Fires from deep. And MP with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Can't believe that nigga got 26. What, Tatum?
He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shit, if you don't lock this nigga down like you playing me, bro.
Outside Tatum. The 3 from George. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A floater.
Hell. That's very impressive.
MP inside. Defended by George. And he makes that one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lillard finds Brunson. Fades away. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Murray and stolen by Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
In the corner, George with it. No good on the 3.
Do with us.
On the wing, MP puts up a 3. And he hits the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars running away with it.
And go ahead. I'll start unpacking.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah.
More and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got LeBron James, the dude out there with Curry, and it's Durant, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The 3 from MP. The East trail by 20.
Maybe it's the hitchhiker.
Now Brunson.
They gave us a lot of grandparents. Gale back at the apartment.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Good on the
Corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And here's Brunson to the wing on the left. Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
The dude passes to James. That shot is off. Lillard outside. Takes a three. They get it again. Brunson. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Creepy music. It's a little office or something. Keyboard. Let's check upstairs first. Now let's check the basement.
Lillard outside. Curry against Brunson. With some arc.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
A three from MP. And the West hit again from deep.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Embiid, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the West. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, LeBron, you were supposed to carry.
11 points for LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Brunson with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcer component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Banchero comes in for George. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Mitchell in for Lillard. And here are the East All-Stars now. Tatum kicks to Mitchell.
Nigga, that shit out of here, boy. So little ass.
And that one, good. The dude's got 42 in the game.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson outside. The dude grabs the miss.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
So I was supposed to be green.
Off target from three-point range. Brunson outside. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that on broadcast log, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion
All-Star
of
MVP,
All-Star
B.I.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Young Tom. I'm on All-Star MVP. Show me the MVP. Well, again, I want to see the trophy. That shit, nigga. Chaos.
Be careful. These fans brew Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Single season record. Points for rookies. How many fucking points they want me to get? Oh, 60 something? Yeah.
Tough game tonight. Lock in.
He's about to tear it up.
Fans live for games like this one.
That's they picked that jersey. I just put the leather. Come here, Dookie. Come here. Oh, good boy. Oh, yeah. It's getting wet, huh? You can go. You can go. Still dripping. Sorry. Here. You dry now? You wipe it off?
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. Richard, at what part of the season do these road trips become more grueling?
I'd say right about now. You're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Curry can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Pass to Embiid. Now, here's George. Inside, here's Maxey. Can't get it to fall.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now Embiid, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And good that time.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Clarkson against MP. Right side Green. It's stolen by Martin. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Count that.
I knew you were like that.
That's the 6th Man of the Year winner. Clarkson is instant offense, this time on the break.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Embiid with the screen on Jones. Parks it on the wing. Offline with his 3. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Golden State moving it around. Curry outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The 76ers trail by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. We talked about a lot of things,
Guys,
including how to
start
try
shooting
and slow
good.
down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever
Hey,
he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Outside Curry. Jones with the screen on Maxey. Curry can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Embiid with the screen on Curry. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. MP outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. On the wing, MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Martin. Clarkson with the ball. Embiid inside. MP's there. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Curry with it. The dude passes to Curry, and here is MP.
Wiggins, where's Wiggins at?
5 on the
It's gonna
clock.
be our first
Green
L
finds
in
Curry.
fucking months.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Martin. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Golden State. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Martin with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Pass to Embiid. Outside for George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Yabusele comes in for Caleb Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for George. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Clarkson. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Higgins is checked in for Jones. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
Nobody else finishing.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Yabusele passes to Drummond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Yabusele. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Maxey. Gordon. Great positioning on the putback.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Warriors trail by 3. MP deciding where to go with it. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Oubre. Going inside. Wiggins with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And Drummond kicks to Yabusele. Gordon, the pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Oubre can't get it to go. MP outside. Pass to Podziemski. A 3-pointer. Wiggins nailed from 3-point land.
Better have passed that Podziemski, and if you pass Podziemski, you better have made it. He for sure is getting trouble.
Kick-getters too now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Ari out there with Gordon. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Oubre outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
MP kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Oubre dishes to Lowry. Gordon against MP. Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Nigga, stepping there.
It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Clarkson comes in for Eric Gordon. Then for the Warriors, Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Andrew Wiggins. And here's MP for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Outside Martin. Clarkson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Embiid with a screen on Hield. Oubre, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers trail by 6. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the team. That's his first foul. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Kyle Lowry. And here are the 76ers now. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. The 3 from George. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Paul George. For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. MP showing the range.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry.
DeAnthony Melton.
Golden State on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Right side three. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Clarkson. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Lets it go with a three. And it's George missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him.
Is he ever?
He has not been an asset for
this team. I should have dropped.
The 76ers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wow, I did not know you could do this shit. The fuck?
That's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Oh, that's second. I thought I showed fourth.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Okay, no.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking out the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
Yeah, the Rockets are not 100% right now. Well, when you don't have Van Fleet, it really hurts. His teammates tap into his energy with his play. I mean, when this guy gets hot, he's like a starter on any team. He's shown he could be a #1 scorer. It's a big loss.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Curry, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He dropped in 59
That's how you
points
start a
and, as
fucking
always,
half.
was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Count that one. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Curry against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Embiid. Jackson Davis defending. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it. Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Martin. From deep, George. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia, and they pick up 2.
You act like you don't remember our trip to Oregon. I remember it being pretty awkward. It didn't start off awkward, though. Mike, we had a lot to drink. Things happened. They sure did. I'm hoping maybe they can happen again. Miss Nora, oh, Mike, I don't know what to say. You just let me worry about the details. Mike, I don't think this is a good time.
Tic-Tac Chewy isn't what you expect. A candy with layers of fruit flavor and a hard outer shell that's soft on the inside. Tic-Tac Chewy, soft on the inside.
Guys, I think I'm about 70 miles away from Woodbury. My stinking tire just blew out. It's snowing and I'm on the side of the road on Highway 11 near Killington. There's a sign by the side of the road. It's hard to see. I think it says Have Fun. The snow is like half a foot deep and I can't get the mud left off the tire.
Embiid's got Maxey leading the way.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always...
And the Warriors making a change here. Fields checked in. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
With the way he shot it over this stretch of games, very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Warriors leading by 18. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam, big man, but they have one.
21 points. 91.
They very much in common.
17.
They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Oubre finds Embiid. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, Gene, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Back to Martin. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just Martin. Here's Embiid. Plays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys.
Are you kidding me? You're going to let me freeze to death out here? I didn't make you go hike earlier. I figured maybe you'd give me a chance this time, but looks like you're still unkind. Get out or I'm going to call the cops. Ain't no cops around here. Speaking of, I don't see your fella's truck out here either. I'm dialing 911 now. Fine. Suit yourself. I can't run. Let's go in the other side. I'm going in the basement. I'm going in the basement! Let me tell you, Blue Gimmy's coming to you for leaving me out here. Karma's a bee, my friend.
You said PTOS?
No, PTOS.
What's PTOS on?
It's positive coverages.
That ain't no
Not just come on.
That's
baby, this pussy fine. I was about, delicioso. Yeah, that's why you like me. Because you know I'm gonna look thick, you know, when you eat your coffee.
Full of bread.
Yeah.
Bloated.
Yeah, finally.
We're going to have to pop your ass in that stomach.
Yeah.
Pop that motherfucker like a balloon, like a pinata. Close someone put that up.
You should have thought I told you. I'm a big bitch. I don't want no drink. I want it as a food.
It's smarting like a toad, man. I'm about to throw her in the water.
The man at the door seemed irrelevant compared to how tired I was.
That was a weird video.
Who's sleeping in here? It's got to be the owner. I guess.
Make him rally.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And that one good from Clarkson.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Clarkson against MP. And the shot is good. The dude's got 44.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside, Martin.
13 more
Sets a
points.
screen for Martin. Stolen by Jones. Now the Warriors moving it up.
How do I bring everyone along with me? You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Maxey finds Clarkson. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And nicknamed a flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of them.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Derek Jones. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. The 76ers trail by 21. Pass to Maxey. Lowry setting the pick for Maxey. Oubre outside. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
A 3 from MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And it's another.
Lowry picks him up. MP kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. And here's MP.
Till next time, y'all.